Imagine standing on Earth 100 million years ago. There are no cities, no roads, no humans. Instead, giant creatures roam endless forests, predators hunt across open plains, and animals larger than modern buildings dominate the landscape. This was the age of dinosaurs. But dinosaurs weren't all giant meat-eaters. Some were peaceful giants, some were living tanks covered in armor, and others were small enough to fit inside your living room. Today, we're exploring the 11 main types of dinosaurs, when they lived, what they looked like, what they ate, and the famous species that made each group unique. Let's begin our prehistoric adventure.
Early dinosaurs. The very first dinosaurs appeared during the late Triassic period, around 235 million years ago. They weren't giants. Most were small, fast, and lightweight, surviving by hunting insects and small animals. Examples include Eoraptor, Herrerasaurus, and Coelophysis. These early dinosaurs became the ancestors of every dinosaur that followed. Armored dinosaurs. As predators became stronger, some dinosaurs evolved incredible defenses. Armored dinosaurs developed thick, bony plates, sharp spikes, and even giant tail clubs. They lived during the Jurassic and Cretaceous periods and spent their days eating ferns and other low-growing plants. The most famous examples are Ankylosaurus and Stegosaurus. Imagine trying to attack a living tank. That's exactly what these dinosaurs looked like. Ceratopsians. Next came the horned dinosaurs. Ceratopsians were famous for their large horns and impressive neck frills. They lived during the Cretaceous period and were peaceful herbivores that often traveled in herds. The best-known members include Triceratops, Styracosaurus, and Centrosaurus. Their horns weren't just for defense, they also helped attract mates and communicate. Small ornithischians. Not every dinosaur was enormous. Small ornithischians were quick, lightweight plant eaters that relied on speed instead of strength. They lived during the Jurassic and Cretaceous periods, feeding on leaves and soft plants. Examples include Lesothosaurus and Hypsilophodon. For these dinosaurs, running away was often their best survival strategy. Small ornithopods. Small ornithopods looked similar, but were even better runners. Their long legs helped them escape predators, while their sharp beaks allowed them to feed on a wide variety of plants. Examples include Dryosaurus and Orodromeus. They became one of the most successful small herbivores of the dinosaur age. Large ornithopods. Over millions of years, some ornithopods grew much larger. Dinosaurs like Iguanodon, Edmontosaurus, and Parasaurolophus traveled in huge herds and had hundreds of teeth for chewing tough vegetation. They dominated many prehistoric ecosystems during the Cretaceous period. Pachycephalosaurs. One of the strangest dinosaur groups was the Pachycephalosaurs. They had incredibly thick, dome-shaped skulls, some nearly 10 inches thick. Scientists believe they may have used these skulls during displays or contests for dominance. The most famous species is Pachycephalosaurus. Prosauropods. Before giant long-necked dinosaurs, there were the prosauropods. They lived during the late Triassic and early Jurassic. They had long necks but were much smaller than their descendants. Examples include Plateosaurus and Massospondylus. These dinosaurs were the ancestors of the enormous sauropods. Sauropods. Sauropods were the largest land animals to ever walk the earth. Some reached more than 30 meters, or 100 feet in length, and weighed over 70 tons. Despite their enormous size, they were peaceful herbivores that spent most of their lives eating leaves from tall trees. Famous examples include Brachiosaurus, Diplodocus, Apathosaurus, and Argentinosaurus. Small theropods. Small theropods were fast, intelligent predators. Many had feathers, sharp claws, and excellent eyesight. They hunted insects, reptiles, and small dinosaurs. Examples include Velociraptor, Compsognathus, and Microraptor. In fact, modern birds evolved from this group. Large theropods. Finally, we arrive at the kings of prehistoric predators. Large theropods included Tyrannosaurus rex, Allosaurus, Gigantosaurus, and Carcharodontosaurus. With powerful jaws, razor-sharp teeth, and incredible bite force, they ruled the top of the food chain for millions of years.
After ruling the Earth for more than 165 million years, the age of the dinosaurs came to an end when a massive asteroid struck our planet around 66 million years ago. But not every dinosaur survived. Small, feathered theropods survived and eventually evolved into the birds we see today. So the next time you spot a pigeon, an eagle, or even a sparrow, remember this incredible fact. You're not just looking at a bird, you're looking at the last living dinosaurs. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this journey into the prehistoric world, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let us know in the comments which dinosaur is your favorite.